Hi, guys, and welcome to another podcast. Welcome to Elaine's podcast. In today's podcast, atong ipadayon ang Book of Proverbs. So, today we will be on Proverbs chapter 11, and we will be reading the whole chapter. So, I will be reading three chapters simultaneously. Okay, let's start. For Proverbs, um, a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. When pride comes, then comes disgrace, but with the humble is wisdom, and the integrity of the upright guides them. But the crookedness of the treacherous destroys them. Riches do not profit in the day of wrath, but the righteousness delivers from death. The righteousness of the blameless keeps his way straight, but the wicked falls by his own wickedness. The righteousness of the upright delivers them, but the treacherous are taken captive by their lust. When the wicked dies, his hope perishes, and the expectation of the godless comes to nothing. The righteous is delivered from trouble, and the wicked gets into it instead. With his mouth the godless man would destroy his neighbor, but by knowledge the righteous are delivered. When it goes well with the righteous, the city rejoices, and when the wicked perish, there are shouts of gladness. By the blessing of the upright, a city is exalted, but it is overthrown by the mouth of the wicked. He who belittles his neighbor lacks sense, but a man of understanding remains silent. He who goes about as a talebearer reveals secrets, but he who is trustworthy in spirit keeps a thing hidden. Where there is no guidance, a people falls, but in an abundance of counselors, there is safety. He who gives surety for a stranger will smart for it, but he who hates suretyship is secure. A gracious woman gets honor, and violent men get riches. A man who is kind benefits himself, but a cruel man hurts himself. A wicked man earns deceptive wages, but one who sows righteousness gets a sure reward. He who is steadfast in righteousness will live, but he who pursues evil will die. Men of perverse mind are an abomination to the Lord, but those of blameless ways are his delight. Be assured, an evil man will not go unpunished, but those who are righteous will be delivered. Like a gold ring in a swine's snout is a beautiful woman without discretion. The desire of the righteous ends only in good. The expectation of the wicked is in wrath. That's the full chapter of Proverbs 11. And yeah. So, giingon gyud dito, di ba, nga um, the foolish will not be left unpunished. So, panisyon gyud na sila. And the righteous will be given more wisdom, and kuan sila kanang tagaan sila reward sa Ginoo. Okay, let's kuan sa tamo. Take a break sa takadyot. A water break. Okay. Then we will go on to the next chapter, which is Proverbs 12. Okay. So for Proverbs 12, whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but he who hates reproof is stupid. A good man obtains favor from the Lord, but a man of evil devices he condemns. A man is not established by wickedness, but the root of the righteous will never be moved. A good wife is the crown of her husband, but she who brings shame is like a rottenness in his bones. The thoughts of the righteous are just, the counsels of the wicked are treacherous. The word of the wicked lie in wait for blood, but the mouth of the upright delivers men. The wicked are overthrown and are no more, but the house of the righteous will stand. A man is commended according to his good sense, but one of perverse mind is despised. Better is a man of humble standing who works for himself than one who plays the great man but lacks bread. A righteous man has regard for the life of his beasts, but the mercy of the wicked is cruel. He who tills his land will have plenty of bread, but he who follows worthless pursuits has no sense. The strong tower of the wicked comes to ruin, but the root of the righteous stands firm. An evil man is ensnared by the transgression of his lips, but the righteous escapes from trouble. From the fruit of his words, a man is satisfied with good, and the work of a man's hand comes back to him. The way of the fool is right in his own eyes, but a wise man listens to advice. The vexation of a fool is known at once, but the prudent man ignores an insult. He who speaks the truth gives honest evidence, but a false witness utters deceit. So 17, lobat na ko guys. Nakadungog ko sa wali sa una nga, it's better to insult than not to say anything. But I'm still working on that. Kay sa ubang mga tao, sa akong parents, medyo maulaw pa ko mo insult or muhatag ko og kanang reply. And sa other people, the only people nga comfortable ko mo correct is ako ang bana and ako ang anak. So maluoy ko nila kay pirmi na ko sila ma-insult when I try to correct them. But it's in the Bible nga dapat yun na to silang i-correct. And 'di ba? Usahay maka insult gyud ta kay kailangan man nato sila i-correct. Napod diri sa Proverbs nga kailangan po nato i-discipline natong mga anak. Moabot rata ana og sa Sirach. That's the reason why the Bible is the best book in the world. It's the best book ever created. So mo to siya. I'm still working on communicating with my parents, my in-laws, and like that, and maybe to other people too, because lisod. They say it's better to insult than to say nothing, but mostly akong reply is I don't say anything yun sa ubang tao because I'm scared to correct them. But we need to help them, we need to communicate to them even if it's an insult, kay para maka-learn sila, 'di ba? And then he who speaks the truth gives honest evidence, but a false witness utters deceit. There is one whose harsh words are like sword thrusts, but the tongue of the wise brings healing. Amo na siyang giingon. There is one whose rash words are like sword thrusts, but the tongue of the wise brings healing. So our purpose is to heal other people. That's why we need to correct them, even if sometimes we insult them. Insulting is better than ignoring them. So magsugod na ta ana, no? Magsugod na pugo ana. Okay. Truthful lips endure forever, but a lying tongue is but for a moment. So dili gyud na maayo ng lie ka ng mamakakta even in the small things, kay that's an abomination to the Lord. Dili malipay ang Ginoo na basta mamakakta. Maayo pay honest ta, and we moingon ta sa atong mga sayop and we never do it again, di ba? Deceit is in the heart of those who devise evil, but those who plan good have joy. No ill befalls the righteous, but the wicked are filled with trouble. Lying lips are an abomination to the Lord, but those who act faithfully are his delight. A prudent man conceals his knowledge, but fools proclaim their folly. So, mo to siya ang whole chapter of the Proverbs 12, whole chapter 12 of Proverbs. So, I will end the podcast here, and then again, I will see you tomorrow. I had to cut this short into two chapters because my camera is actually blipping right now. I mean, blinking right now. So, lobat na siya and I only have one battery. So, mobalhin na pug ko sa ako ang laptop to record the video for you guys. Kay, mas nindot magulong na yung video, di ba? Sometimes, wala ko video, but current later part of the day, it's already 6 p.m. So, I have the time na to record video. So I hope you're blessed by this podcast, and I will see you again tomorrow. So take care. Bye. God bless.